The 22nd of July, 2026, Washington, D.C., is thick with anticipation as the Genesis Mission Summit begins. Secretary of Energy Chris Wright stands center stage, the weight of a nation's scientific future resting on his shoulders. With a single, deliberate movement, he presses a button. Behind him, a massive digital canvas ignites, displaying a cascading list of 278 project titles. The room falls into a heavy, profound silence as the sheer scale of the commitment is revealed. $5 billion. This is not just a budget. It is a federal vow to redefine American science through the power of artificial intelligence. The data is staggering. Over 5,000 applications flooded the Department of Energy, shattering every previous record in the agency's history. Wright outlines a strategy that is both cold and surgically precise.
It is a brutal two-stage filter designed to weed out everything but excellence.
First, 278 teams are granted a narrow 9-month window and up to $750,000. They have one mission: prove the model works. Only the top 10% will survive this gauntlet to reach the second stage, where funding spikes to $15 million per project. The message is clear: perform or vanish. Across the continent, a massive network of 342 institutions begins to move in perfect synchronization. This is a total mobilization of American intellect. 16 national labs, 142 universities, and 157 private companies are now plugged into the same mission. The private sector is leaning in hard. Google has pledged $40 million in direct support, while Hewlett-Packard Enterprise contributes the massive hardware required to process these petabytes of data. From the ivy-covered walls of MIT to the high-tech corridors of Silicon Valley, the targets are locked: fusion energy, advanced materials, and a modernized power grid. Inside the Oak Ridge National Laboratory, the air hums with the sound of cooling systems. Researchers are plugging the world's first AI-driven fusion reactor design into a complex digital twin system, simulating temperatures hotter than the sun. At the same time, a team from MIT feeds decades of geological data into a machine learning model to map rare earth minerals hidden deep beneath the earth. Every project is a gamble on speed. They are using artificial intelligence to compress 30 years of trial and error into mere months of digital simulation. In California, a robotic arm twitches with inhuman precision, adjusting battery recycling processes based on real-time sensor feedback. In the server rooms of Argonne, quantum algorithms churn through millions of atomic structures per second. This is a total overhaul of the scientific method itself. Secretary Wright leaves the podium, the lights of the summit dimming behind him, but the machines are already running. The massive funnel of the Genesis mission has begun its work. There is no turning back now. The next 3 years will be a trial by fire, determining which of these 278 experiments will fail, and which will define the next century of American technology. The race for the future has officially started.